Well, this muskrat knew what to do. If you don't like the weather, get out of it. Same with this little duck. Just take off. It was a cold, blustery day, but it is October, so days like that do come along. But also because it's October, birds are on the move right now. We've gotten into that season between seasons, where fall is kind of winding down, harvest is all done, but winter hasn't quite got here yet. That's why there's still blue herons hanging around. And the Canada geese, a lot of them local, still share their ponds with cormorants. But the birds that spend their summers in the far north are starting to come through now. And that's what I was hoping to find as I went for a drive. Gaggles of geese. They turned out to be a bit of a challenge to find. These trumpeter swans, well, they were pretty easy to spot. They're huge. But on the big bodies of water further east, I really didn't see any birds. At Crawling Valley, I found evidence of them. It looked like a goose had become somebody's lunch. But the weather had turned even more blustery and rainy, and the flocks flying overhead were mostly silhouettes. But I found this big flock of Canada geese right beside the highway at Bazzano. And then a little further up the road, tundra swans. There was, at least 100 of them on this pond by Gem, including these young of the year. But it wasn't really until I stopped to photograph these gulls a little bit further south that I came across some more geese. I couldn't see them really through the falling rain and the mist, but I could hear them, and they were pretty close by. This time it was a whole gaggle of white-fronted and snow geese, and a few blue geese tossed in there too. They were flying around a partially harvested cornfield. Luckily somebody was home at the close-by farmhouse and I got permission to get close to them. I'd have to guess there were more than 1,000 of them flying around here. They didn't stay still for long. They kept getting up and flying around, moving to other sections of the field. It was all truly fascinating to watch. The day was winding on though, so I turned around and headed back to town. Back into the rain, back into the cloud, but also back into another gaggle of geese. These ones I had to giggle at. Man, they can fly. So yeah, harvest is done, and we're at that in-between season, where it's not quite fall, not quite winter. And the gaggles of geese are flying on through.